friends, I hope you guys are having a good day. On Instagram, I asked you guys what videos you wanted to see, and you guys said cat videos and plant videos. So that's what I'm going to make. Today we are talking about my kitten essentials. He is 5 months old, which is crazy, and he is so big. He weighs 9 pounds. And he's 5 months old. They say when a kitten is 6 months old that they are half the weight that they will be when they are adults. At least that's what I kind of researched. Elliot, come here! I really want him to be in this video. He was playing while I was getting set up. Come on! Whew! Go in your cube. So he's 9 months, he's 9 pounds, and he is 5 months old. So yeah, I think he's going to be huge. If you don't know Elliot, he is half Maine Coon, half Ragamuffin. He's definitely looking more Ragamuffin than Maine Coon, and I'm not upset about that. I think Ragamuffins are beautiful. They're so feminine and girly looking, and they're so cute looking. Adam likes Maine Coons a little bit more. He thinks they look more like bobcats, and they're a little bit more scary looking, so he likes Maine Coon more. But all of that aside, we just love Elliot, and he's our favorite little kitty cat. So we have a lot of favorites to share with you, from kitty litter to food to toys, everything that he loves. And he is in crazy mode right now. I'm gonna try and get him to come play so you guys can see him. Come here, Elliot. Hey, what are you doing? Look. Oh, it's your favorite toy? Kitten. Yeah, good boy. He has some sensitive ears. He's had 2 ear infections, which is really frustrating because I'm like, why does he keep getting ear infections? It is kind of frustrating and was very confusing, and so, you know, the vet gave him medicine and we did that and it kind of took care of it, but like not really. It was kind of weird. My only conclusion is it possibly could be allergies to something, so I changed his food, and I also got him this, which is an all-natural ear cleaner, because the one the vet gave us, it just wasn't working well. I just bought their ear cleaner and it seemed to make it worse. It seemed that his ears were too sensitive to it. I think it just didn't really work for him. So I bought this one from Amazon. It was kind of the best seller, had the best ratings. It's made with aloe vera and eucalyptus. It treats ear mites, inflammation, and ear odor. I'm not kidding, after 2 days of using this, his ears were like all better. So happy I found this because his ears are totally clear now, totally fine, all is good. What'd you get there? Come here, come here. It's up here. I also like that it doesn't make his ears oily at all. It works, and then it doesn't leave a residue, which is awesome because his other ear stuff left a residue and his ears were always kind of like oily and weird. It was between this one and another one. This one does have alcohol in it, which I was kind of weary about because the one his vet gave them has alcohol in it, which apparently is important because it dries it out. Cats' ear canals are L-shaped, so wherever the infection is, it's often in that ridge, and it can't heal unless it gets dried out, which is why alcohol is in a lot of ear cleaners for animals. Should I get this one? It has alcohol in it. I don't know. Could be good, could be bad, and I just went for it and it has worked super well. So if your animal has ear problems or if you just need a good ear cleaner for your pet, I really, really, really recommend this one. I'm going to link everything below. I pretty much bought everything on Amazon. I'm a huge Amazon shopper, so I'll link it all below so you can easily get it as well if you have a cat. This is the brush we have for him. I haven't tried a lot of brushes and I think they all kind of work the same, but I once again bought this one from Amazon. It's easy. He hasn't totally started shedding yet. I think he'll start shedding around 6 months is what I read. He is, like I said, 5 months old. So he's not totally shedding yet, but when I comb him, a good amount still does come out just because, you know, you comb him, hair comes out a little bit. I'm a little nervous for the shedding thing. We'll just see how it goes. My next thing is more of just a recommendation, double-sided tape. When we first got Elliot, and you know, cats, they don't really know boundaries. They're not like dogs where you can train them and stuff. Cats kind of just go everywhere and do whatever they want. So I did a lot of reading on how you shouldn't use spray bottles and how it makes them kind of look at you differently as their owner, and how instead you should make the environment that they're going, that you don't want them to go, unhappy. Make them not want to go there again. So double-sided tape has really worked wonders for us. He used to like to jump up on the countertop, and I was like, no, stop doing that. And I just put double-sided tape pretty much everywhere, and it worked super well. Also, I took the double-sided tape off and because it was like, okay, this is annoying to have double-sided tape all over my countertop. And instead I made tape balls. So I just took a bunch of tape and crumbled it up into a ball, and I would put them on places he would jump where I didn't want him to be, and he was like scared of them. He was like, oh my gosh, no, no, no. He would get close to them and smell them, and then he would go like this, like, no, this is a double-sided tape. Oh, I'm scared. So it worked really well. He doesn't jump on the countertops really anymore. Maybe every now and then when he's like seeking attention and being like bad, but not like when he was a kitten and wanting to go everywhere and climb everywhere and whatnot. So double-sided tape if you want to keep him away from things. I also put this over my plants. A lot of plants are really poisonous to cats, and also flowers. A lot of flowers are super bad for cats. So I told Adam, don't buy me flowers anymore. Instead, buy me chocolate! Because a lot of flowers are really bad for cats. And they want to get into them, and even sometimes just the pollen, the aroma of them can cause problems with cats. Next are these nail clippers that are awesome. Oh my goodness, I bought these again from Amazon. They were like the top seller, or one of the top sellers. They're so easy to use, so easy to grip. He doesn't mind having his nails trimmed at all. Right when we got him, I started trimming him, and he's really used to it. He'll just cuddle up on my lap, and I'll kind of massage his paws and just trim, 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 trim. He really does well with it, which I'm thankful for. I'm thankful I realized a lot of things that if you do young, he'll be better as he gets older. When we first got him and people came over, he was really shy and scared. And it was funny because he knew who Adam and I were, and he was like, oh, I'm scared of them. And he would run to us, and we would pick him up, and he would be like, okay, okay, I'm safe. But other people would try to hold him, and he would jump out of their arms immediately. So that made me feel kind of special. I'm like, you know who I am. You know I'm your mom. It really bonded us quite well. But the more people we have had over, and just the more he's realized, oh, people are safe. They just want to play, and they're good, and they're not going to hurt me or abduct me or something. Better he's gotten. So if you have a kitten and they're scared of people, I'm pretty sure they'll get better. Because Elliot got a lot better. He would run away when people came over and was so scared and wouldn't let anybody hold him. And now he's really good with strangers. So next is, if you want to take your indoor kitty outdoors and you don't want to lose them, then I recommend getting this harness. It is an awesome harness. It's, once again, is from Amazon. We took him out. I actually have footage of it. I'll show you guys. We took him out in the snow, and that was probably not a smart thing because that was his very first experience going outside. And it was in the snow, but he did not like it very much. He was like, what is this cold stuff on my feet? He wasn't really having it. So I'm excited for it to warm up and to take him out when it's nicer out. I want to take him on walks so he can climb trees and just, you know, be a cat outside. Have fun. So this is a harness we got him. It is a little bit challenging to put on. I often have to have Adam's help. Only a couple of times have I been able to get him in it all by myself, but when it was Adam and I, we were able to do it. I'm so excited for when it's warm outside and we can go on walks. I'm taking my cat on walks every day. Yeah, I'm one of those people. Come here, Elle. He has officially got the nickname Elle. Adam started it. Adam has started a lot of things with Elliot. When we first got Elliot and Adam would come home from work, he, and still does, walks into the door and he goes, hi, Elliot, hi, Elliot, hi, Elliot. One of the things that has made the litter box whole situation a lot easier are pan liners. So this, it's just like a trash bag. It goes in the bottom of the litter box, and when the litter has kind of done its role, you kind of like used it to its max, then this is really easy to just and don't go outside and throw it away. And then you don't have to clean the litter box like so intensely because it's, you know what I mean? It's just a lot easier to clean. So these I got on Amazon. They're kind of expensive, I think. You only get 20 for like $6. Maybe I can find cheaper ones, but they have made it a lot easier. Elle, people want to see you. Come here. Okay. Also, litter box related are little baggies. So we were using like trash bags that we get from the grocery store, but we just don't go to the grocery store that often. And when we do, it's Aldi's, and at Aldi's I use reusable bags. So I was like, this isn't really working. So I just bought little baggies from Amazon, and also has this little holder, and you just do it like that, and the litter box scooper fits in it really well. So I'll link these below if you use little baggies to put the litter in, and then I take it outside and throw it in the garbage. So those have made it super easy to. Oh, you're a good boy. I'm curious to know what you guys put your litter in, so leave a comment below. I love you, Elliot. You're my favorite. Moving on to toys, and I kind of hit the jackpot with the whole toy area because I want Elliot to have fun and be occupied and be able to play and like stimulate his brain and all those things. We try to play with him at least once a day for like 30 minutes, like hardcore intense play, really active play where he runs around and kills things like a squirrel. For the rest of the day, you know, I want him to be able to have fun by himself and play. So there are two toys in combination that he is obsessed with. First one is his cube. Now this was a total spur of the moment purchase at Walmart. It was $2. It was all folded up like this in a little box. And I was like, ooh, a little cube. I bet Elliot would enjoy that. Yeah, turns out he loves it and obsessed with it. But what he likes to do is this on the ground, the cube right by it, this doing its thing, you know, he sits in here and paws at this. He'll do it for literally an hour, like nonstop. It's his favorite thing ever. It's so cute. We were out of town for like a week and I felt bad, so I bought Elliot this from PetSmart, and it just turned out, okay, careful. Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy boy. Here, I'll set it up over here. So he's really territorial of his cube. Like when he's in it, I don't like to touch it because it scares me. He's scratched me a good amount of times. Come here, I'm trying to show you. I'm trying to help you, bro. Okay. So this is what it looks like. I hope you guys can see this. And he sits in here. He lays in here and plays with this with his paw, and he literally loves it. I really recommend if you have a cat and you just feel like he's bored and doesn't get to play enough. Hey bud, come on. Then get this cube and get a toy like this. You can buy these on Amazon for super cheap, and this was $2. It was literally nothing. Those two together are his absolute favorite. He also really likes just stuffed animals that make squeaky noise. Pew! He likes to tackle them in his cube. Pew! Okay. He doesn't want to show you guys, but he loves these. We'll throw them across the house. He'll grab it, he'll like bite it and then carry it back to us. Like, look, I caught this for you. Or I killed this for you. He likes to, he'll like tackle it and like bite it and act like he's killing it pretty much. And then bring it back to us and be like, look, I got it. And it's the cutest thing ever. If you guys remember watching the vlog of us getting Elliot, whoa, you're crazy. Look, pew. Then you remember those stuffed animals? And I remember the first time he picked this little toy up with his mouth like this and then carried it around the house. It was the cutest thing ever, and he was literally this size, and it was just like, oh my gosh, and now he's huge. So those are his favorite toys. When he was a little itty bitty kitty, he really loved this. The holes, these side holes were the size of this hole. But I just actually minutes ago cut them bigger so he could still get in there and play. But he had so much fun with this. He doesn't play with it a lot anymore. Got this on Amazon and it was, I think, $3 or something. I don't know, super cheap. And he liked to scratch on it and run through the holes really fast. I think every cat owner should own a toy like this. They just love it. They like to chase it. You can go like this and they think it's really fun. Pew. Elliot, he lost a tooth yesterday, so his little baby teeth are falling out, so his big adult teeth can come in. And I was doing my yoga, and it just fell out right in front of me, and I'm like, you lost a tooth! And then I'm like, oh wait, that's normal. It's okay. I was actually kind of concerned. I almost called the vet, but then I realized, oh yeah, they lose teeth. Like, that's a normal thing that happens. He did get neutered last week, actually exactly a week ago, and oh my goodness, the boy was crazy. I'm like, dude, you just had surgery. You know, you're kind of supposed to like take it easy. He was literally crazy. I'm like, he's jumping everywhere, playing. I'm like, you had surgery literally 5 hours ago. You're gonna bust open your incision. He was kind of wild. I'm so glad we got him neutered before he like reached sexual maturity. He never experienced like sexual feelings that I know of, at least. That makes recovery and stuff a lot easier for them, because they don't really know what they're missing. And he never sprayed. I really wanted to get him neutered before he like sprayed anything, because I hear that stench can like linger forever. I'm like, okay, we're getting you neutered before that. I'm so happy with when we got him neutered. He was exactly 5 months old when he got neutered, and he just recovered so well, right? He also got microchipped in case he would run away and be taken to a shelter. We would be able to get him back. You are a technology kitty. You are a tech kitty. You are so fancy, so cool. I love you, Elliot. Are you enjoying having all your toys out? Something we did when we first got him, he had fleas, which is just so sad. I'm so sorry you had to go through fleas, mister. You can see in the video of us getting him and how we gave him baths and stuff like that. We confined him to the bathroom. So right when he came home, he was put into the bathroom and stayed there for a couple days. He slept there, we played with him in there, he ate in there, everything. So he's really comfortable in the bathroom, which is great because he sleeps in there at night. So we go to bed, he goes to bed too, and he just lays on his bed and falls right to sleep. And then he wakes me up on the dot every morning at 6:45. He's my alarm. And then we get up and he eats and we play and we get on with our day. He is like sleep trained or like bathroom trained, but crate trained. You know what I mean? The bathroom, when we put his bed in there, he just knows, okay, it's time to go to bed. And he lays on his bed and just goes like this. And then like, if we have to go pee in the middle of the night or something, it's so cute to walk in there and he like wake up and go, wow, what are you doing? Like you can literally see his face is like, why are you waking me up? It's so cute. So I'm really thankful that he knows like, I'm put in the bathroom, I'm just gonna chill here and that's okay. Like I like it in here. I always put this toy in the bathroom with him as well when he goes to bed. And I mean, every now and then in the middle of the night, I'll hear this toy rolling around like it is right now. So he'll wake up and maybe play a little bit, but for the most part, he just sleeps all night and pretty much stays awake all day. Sometimes. Actually, no, when we are gone, he's literally sleeping all day, but right now it is, I think it's like noon, and he hasn't slept yet today. He's been awake all day. I only have this one because I'm just using it up, but this will be his permanent food source. This I got at PetSmart, and I bought this one because Blue Buffalo, they have they have multiple kitten types. Their two types are the same price, around $21, but this one's 7 pounds and the other one was 5 pounds. So I was like, why don't I get this one? I'm just using it up, and then this will be his permanent kind. I did a lot of research on what to feed Elliot, what should cats eat, all that kind of stuff. Really found that they should eat a raw kind of diet, but it's kind of expensive and kind of a lot of work, and I don't know, I'm still kind of contemplating it. Basically, you can buy it online. Make it your own, but I would just buy it, and it comes frozen, and it's like raw chicken bones, omega-3s, all blended up. So it's a wet food, it's all raw, it's basically how they would eat in the wild. They would just hunt and then eat the entire animal. Guts, raw meat, bones and all. Cats are hunters, and they really shouldn't have any starches or vegetables, but that means it's more expensive and just a little bit more work. But I don't know, I go back and forth on what we want to do. The laundry pile. But from all my research, this was in the top 3 recommended like cat foods. It is grain-free, high-protein salmon, adult cats and kittens. It's affordable. It's more affordable than that one. And it has really good reviews. So I think I'll probably stick to this one for a good while. See how Elliot does with it. And hopefully it works well. And maybe one day we'll do the raw kind of diet for Elliot. I don't know. We'll see. We'll kind of see what happens. That's Elliot's bed. We got it from TJ Maxx. What are you doing? Are you laying on top of our clothes that I need to fold and put away? Yes, yes you are. You silly, silly kitty. This is a litter we use and I love it. It's unscented, all natural. There's no, contains no perfumes or deodorants, which is really important. Elliot doesn't want to go into his litter box and have it smell like flowers. He wants it to smell like dirt, like nothing, neutral. Super scoopable and clumping. It works super duper well. Love it. Lastly, I made this scratching post for Elliot. This is our little makeshift island that we have. And I just wrapped some yarn around this. I found this on Amazon and I specifically searched for scratching post yarn for cats. So it didn't have anything chemically in it that would not be good for the cat. And I just put a little bell at the top, and there's also one at the bottom. He loves it. He climbs up it and then climbs down it, and he also uses it for his nails, for scratching. So just a little makeshift scratching post that really isn't that noticeable. You know, it's not like standing out like a giant scratching post. It just kind of ties into the whole kitchen. I plan on doing these videos kind of regularly as new things come about, and Elliot has new favorites as he gets older, so I can share with you guys all my cat favorites. If you have a cat or multiple cats, I would love to know your favorites. Please leave them in the comments below, or tips. Anything kind of cat advice you could give me. Research and learning new things, so please let me know all the cat knowledge you have. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!